play the theme song.
Slappable.
It's all to the
Slappable. I don't have a third verse. Hey everyone, welcome back to Slappable. You might notice things are a little bit different. I got new shoes. What do you guys think? Let's talk about my new shoes.
They're nice.
I like them without shoes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, should I have gone barefoot?
Yeah.
Your new shoe goofing.
We have a new set here at Slap Studios. What do you guys think of the new look?
I love it.
It's very comfortable.
I like the new vibe.
I helped paint this wall.
Yes,
Ooh,
he did.
I did nothing.
Yes, Molly did nothing, and that's okay.
Yeah, she and I spent the better part of the evening painting this new set in the studio. Overall, just we did a really good job with it, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, if
Yeah.
the podcasting doesn't work out, you can go to painting, but I think it will.
Career change?
You know, people always need walls painted.
Yeah, I'll be a blue collar worker.
But people also always need podcasts.
That's true, man. You know, it's a good time to be in the workforce. I think there's no one can say anything bad about finding a job right now. You know, nothing's challenging about finding a job in this economy at all.
Yeah.
Easy,
nothing.
fast, and not demoralizing or
Yeah.
dehumanizing.
For sure, it doesn't destroy your self-esteem every day and make you think less of yourself. No. Anyway, welcome back to Slappable, everyone, and welcome to our new set. Woo! How are you guys doing tonight? Today we're here with Molly and Chi, two of my more regular hosts.
Hello. Probably sick of us, but we're back.
Oh man,
Yep.
hey, you're sick of you. They're stuck with me every episode. I hold them hostage. I mean, if you want to hear stories, you're going to hear me say it. Oh my gosh. All right, gang. Are you ready to start with the episode?
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Let's go.
Oh, you gotta hold that thing this whole time now.
Well, I kind of usually did. Because it was honestly worse. I was just like, push it a double chin. I always kind of help.
I thought you had like a stand. At one
You know, I
point,
do
right?
sometimes. You're right. I do sometimes have a stand. You're right.
You know, we have a live audience now. I don't know if I told you about this.
Yeah. How do you guys liking this show?
We have a huge audience. It's not just live. We also have a whole studio audience right here. It's crazy.
They're just very good at keeping quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, either that or we're not funny.
That also is a,
No, that's impossible. We have to be funny. That's, right?
Yeah.
the laugh light. You know how
If
they
we're
have,
not
like,
funny, you
applause?
take us out back and shoot us.
All right, guys. It's time for our first story. This one is from Petty Revenge.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And this was posted yesterday from when we're filming this, which is late February.
Wow.
So this is recent, and a lot of these stories I find when you go onto Reddit, they're gone within like a week.
Yeah, hot off the presses.
So this could be gone in the future, but don't worry, original writer. We're immortalizing it. A guy called me too much, so I set up a fake date.
Too much.
Just by the title, what are we thinking?
He deserves it.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, I don't know what to think yet, to be honest with you guys.
You calling
I
me
always
fat
think
too much?
she's right.
I don't know.
I always side with women who get petty revenge because they're always right.
Rock on. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree. I'm excited to dig into this some more. Now that I've had time to talk it over with my therapist, I'm ready to tell my story. That's a great way to start it.
Work.
Wow, this
Honestly,
must be real.
worked it out on your own. I don't know why you're here then, but okay.
Because it's petty revenge. They're not asking for advice.
That's true. This is not Am I the Asshole. They're just letting us know.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I did this and I'm proud of it.
Okay, you know what? I get that. Rock on.
Yeah.
Now that I've had time to talk...
Taco.
Now that I've had time to talk it over with my therapist, I'm ready to tell my story. I was seeing a man for a few months. It was a very casual and intense short-lived experience. We broke up because he called me too much, and that actually hurt. In parentheses, the way my brain is set up, I don't do well with rejection, but he knew this. Okay. I made a post on a local dirty R4R, if you know, you know. We don't.
I think it's
Okay.
Redditor for Redditor.
That's what we looked up. That's what we saw earlier. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like a hookup forum.
I guess you're right.
Subreddit.
Honestly, I
That's
would
my
have
hope,
understood
I
it more
guess.
if they didn't put the if you know, you know. It's understandable if you just Google it. It's not if
Yeah.
you know, you... Anyway, I made a post on a local dirty Redditor for Redditor, probably. And amid the millions of replies, I got a message from a guy that seemed cool. We chatted for a bit, and eventually he sent a pic. It was him.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa. What are the odds?
Any normal person would have walked away, but I was angry, hurt, and sad because it was the holidays and I was missing my family. What did I do? Okay, those are two separate issues, no?
With her missing her family and
Yeah, she's like, I was upset at him for being on a dating app because I missed my family. That's just kind of, don't get me
No,
wrong.
I think she's probably like, she's just away from her family and she'd rather be like, people are vulnerable around the holidays.
That's fair.
She's probably high in her emotions, that kind of thing.
I could buy that. It's interesting, though, that she would bring that up as her reasoning behind it because
Yeah.
they're kind of
Like
unrelated.
a low point.
maybe they had plans to spend the holidays together and now he broke up with
So
her.
she didn't like buy plane tickets
Yeah,
or something like that.
I don't know.
True, but you'd think she would have shared that info, no?
I guess so.
Maybe.
I don't know. Hey, we're only about halfway through. What did I do? I kept talking to him for weeks. Eventually, he asked me if we could meet, and I invited him to dinner at a restaurant the next city over, about 45 minutes in traffic. I made a reservation under his name and told him I would be there at 8. He shows up early, and I tell him I'm running late. 30 minutes go by, and he asks if I want a drink. I tell him to order me a margarita, in parentheses, he doesn't like alcohol, and I'll be there shortly. Then I blocked him. We do live in the same city, but thankfully it's big enough that I don't run into him. I'm a firm believer in the last encounter theory. And that's my story.
That's it?
Yeah, no, it sounds... Yeah, I mean,
What is the last encounter theory?
I've never heard of that. Have you guys?
I kind of can infer what it means.
Producer, can you tell us what last encounter theory means? We couldn't get a producer in tonight.
Oh, that was okay.
Thank you, Molly. The last encounter theory means that it's the encounter that you had last.
And it's a theory.
Tell you what, for
Yeah.
the sake of conversation, I'm going to Google it. We'll be back in a millisecond. So I just Googled. The last encounter theory essentially means that the universe is sort of presenting opportunity for two people to have a final separation to never cross paths again. And I guess this was her way of accomplishing that.
Okay. This is like her last goodbye.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's not nice to tell someone they're too much. It's not nice.
No, but I don't know if that was necessary.
Yeah, it doesn't feel proportional. I'm sorry.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's just like she went out of her way to kind of mess with him. And just, I don't know. Being called too much, it sucks, like when you finally
It's
let
not
your...
kind.
Yeah, you
but-
let your walls down and you're like yourself after a few months, and then to get that feedback hurts, but I don't know. It's petty revenge at the end of the day.
She admits it's petty.
yeah, it's fitting.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right. Like when you're vulnerable with someone like that for so long, and they're like, you know what, this person that I've really gotten to see is the true you, not a fan. That's not
Yeah.
great. It's a bad feeling.
No.
But it's typically what a lot of rejection looks like. And she even says, he knows I'm not good with rejection,
Yeah.
which, don't get me wrong, is fair, but it's not an excuse.
Yeah,
That's what you have to work on.
I don't know. I don't love, like, he knows I'm not good at rejection. I don't know.
What do you do with that?
Yeah, like, it's not his responsibility to
Yeah.
never reject you.
Exactly. That's like I want to be careful with my words here. I don't want to say it's manipulative, but it is putting your partner in a position to never reject you or else they're the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know? That's where I was starting to lose
Yeah.
it, because I can respect that it's really hurtful to have someone say that to you. That's really hurtful. And I think there might be proportional revenge to get there. I don't know how proportional
We
this
also
was.
don't know the context of how she was called this or when, or like, was it a singular instance or
Yeah, like,
or
was
what?
it a heat miser, snow miser, like,
I don't-
I'm too much, or was it like, you're too much? Like,
Some people are too much.
yes, some people.
Throwing out sucks. I mean, we don't know.
Based on her reaction to this
She might
mild
be.
inconvenience, she might be too much.
Something that was just added salt into this guy. And someone was like, she's like, I made him order a margarita, something he doesn't drink.
Yeah, like, that sucks.
That's just added. It's adding insult to injury. It's like, not only am I standing you up, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna order something that you
Yeah.
Yeah, and margaritas are expensive now. Depending on where they live,
Yeah.
it could be like $18.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that they're not in LA because they said the next town was 45 minutes over,
That's
Oh,
true.
yes. Yeah.
and that is not.
Unless they count like Santa Monica and Silver Lake or something.
I
Yeah.
guess if you count that, the next town over.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
I don't think anybody does.
No.
hey, hopefully they. And plus, honestly, if they were in LA, the idea that they would not run at each other. People run at each other all the time for this big city, so I wouldn't rule it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that I think that those actions were slappable.
I would say, yeah, her
Yeah.
actions were kind of slappable.
I
A
mean-
light slappable.
Yeah, it's like an equal light tap on both of them.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
a really sometimes if look, he was already breaking up with her, right? You don't have to leave her with something that's gonna really affect her self-esteem. If you're gonna break up, you don't need to be like, the reason I'm breaking up with you is because I don't like who you are as a person, and I think it's bad. It wasn't even say like you're too much for me. He said you are too much. It's mean.
Yeah.
It's a mean thing to say. No question.
But I don't know if he deserved to be emotionally manipulated and strung along for months.
Yeah, it was uncool.
Especially around the holidays.
Yeah, you don't know what he's going through either. Everyone's got their struggle. You might miss your family. We don't know this guy's situation. He might have been struggling
Yeah.
too and just wanted some company.
Yeah. On a horny R for R chat.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, right?
Yep.
Maybe this wasn't. I don't know how this works, but is R4R just like for hookups, or were they meeting to
I
like?
would assume so. I think it's like a subreddit for Redditors to find each other IRL in their city. Like there's R for R Los Angeles, where you hook up with Redditors in Los Angeles.
Oh,
Real
God.
weird.
I mean, I'm always weary of online dating. But
I'm even more weary of that.
yeah, that's just like, that's the old school Craigslist ad type shit.
I
That is
did-
that's what I'm thinking.
So
You did what?
I did get a DM from someone on Reddit once because I posted some outfit pictures on like a fashion subreddit or something,
Oh, shit.
and someone DM'd me. She was like, "I love your style. Do you want to meet up or something like that?" And
do it?
no,
And they've been dating for 3 years.
no. And then after I didn't respond for like a month, she slid up and she was like, "And if you're gay, I'm sorry for barking up the wrong tree."
Crazy thing to follow up with like a month later.
He felt so guilty. Oh
She
my
might
god.
she might be a nice person.
Oh,
That's
that's
funny. I would just be
Yeah.
weary of look, I mean, online dating at least has some protections in place now. Like there's a lot of things they make you like upload an ID.
Yeah.
Or they make you verify your account in some way.
Yeah.
And they can make sure you don't make duplicate accounts. Reddit, you could be anyone. I think I've accidentally made like 3 Reddit accounts just by like clicking the login with Gmail account.
You can't even like upload a profile picture, right? It's like the
No.
little Reddit guy.
You're a little, there's a word for him.
Snoo, I
A
think.
snoo? Yeah, I think you're right. I think
think
it's a
it's a
snoo.
snoo.
Little guy.
No.
Little guy with the thing on his head.
Well, yeah, but snoo.
I mean, look, we got
Snoo.
Me's, we've got Snooze, we've got one of the
Tubi.
Tamagotchi guys.
Oh.
Gimli? No, that's Lord of the Rings.
At my axe.
Throw me. It doesn't get thrown or something.
I think he does get thrown.
Yeah, and the
Right?
battle is fucking the
Yeah.
end thing.
Have not seen.
yeah.
Any of them?
We know this. This
Oh, you haven't
the
seen Pirates
audience
of the
doesn't know
Caribbean.
this,
I've
but
seen all
they know
Pirates of the
this.
You
They're
haven't
ashamed.
seen Pirates of the Caribbean. You haven't seen
I watched
Transformers.
I haven't seen
first. I watched the first one in college. You were
I was there.
And
I
was
don't
like,
know
Yeah,
why.
It's a bunch of pirates.
I don't know. Why didn't we finish? What happened?
I think we just got distracted talking to each other.
I
That's
think
the biggest
so,
problem watching
yeah.
movies with friends. You just start
Yeah.
to shoot the shit, and then the movie just plays in the background. And
Yeah.
after a while, you're like, I'm not rewinding, and it's just done.
It's good though.
I
First two are good.
enjoyed the part I watched before I got lost in conversation. All right, guys, it's time for another edition of Guess the Thing I'm Thinking of. Remember, there's really no rules, so just kind of like ask me anything except what I'm thinking of.
Is it a living thing?
It is not a living thing.
Is it blue?
No,
Is it bigger than a loaf of bread?
it is bigger than a loaf of bread.
Oh, his tone made me think like it's really big. Is it the Taj Mahal?
Tell you what, you're in the right ballpark
Oh my
in
God.
terms of
Is it
being
the World
like,
Trade Center?
Wow, no.
I don't know how to pocket this episode.
Yeah, so that's fine.
I think that's the third. Third joke?
Yeah, that's like the third out-of-pocket one.
Well, it made me think
I was gonna
buildings.
say, tell you what, since you said Taj Mahal, I'll give you world landmarks.
Oh, okay.
The bean.
Not
Is
the
it-
bean.
A building, or is it a building?
It's not a building.
Okay.
Is it like a natural thing?
I wouldn't call it natural.
Is it on Earth?
It is on Earth.
The Great Wall of China.
It is not the Great Wall of
Have
China.
I been there?
I don't know.
That's a good
Oh.
point. That's a good point. Have you been there?
No. But you don't know what that is either.
Good point.
Have I been there?
Yes, she's been there.
Oh.
I don't think I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
It's not Vietnam, no.
Is it one of the 8 wonders of the world?
I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. Do you?
Yeah.
All right, list them and I'll tell you if it's one of them.
Pyramids?
No.
Great Wall of China.
No.
That's 2.
Wait.
The floating gardens that no longer exist.
What?
Oh, I built those in Minecraft once.
Wait, floating gardens?
Did it take you 100 days? Alright.
Yeah, I slept through it.
Damn.
Big Jesus. It's like this.
The Big Jesus. No, not the Big Jesus.
No.
The Christ the Redeemer. That's what it's called. Thank you.
Oh.
It's in
uh,
Brazil.
Statue of Liberty. That's not an 8th wonder.
I don't know what they are, so...
Is it man-made?
Kinda. I don't really know the lore. Tell you what, I'll tell you this. People are always a little confused about exactly the lore. I would say, yes, it's got to be
What?
Is
man-made.
it Stonehenge?
It is Stonehenge.
Oh,
It is
nice.
Stonehenge.
I win. Why would I win?
Another question.
Huh?
What am I thinking of now?
Shit.
And we started over again. Back to the program. No one really talks about this, but like, what if the way you feel in your 40s, 50s, 60s is being decided right now? Like, your future self is either going to look back and be like, thank you for taking care of me. Or, why did you wait so long? That's kind of why I started taking AS4. It's all about supporting yourself so you're not just reacting later, you're actually setting yourself up now. More energy, better focus, just feeling more like yourself on a daily basis. And the best part is, they're making it really easy to try. Go to as-4.com and use code SLAPASHER for $30 off. And right now, if you start a subscription, you get NAD Plus free, which is huge for the cellular health. And chill, it's not one of those locked-in things. You can cancel anytime. So it's kind of like, do something now that your future self will actually thank you for. Again, as-4.com, code SLAPASHER, $30 off plus free NAD Plus. With the subscription, future you is watching. All right, let's move on to our next story. This one is a saga.
Ah, like Star Wars.
You get it. It's the prequel trilogy.
Like Lord of the
Hey, I didn't
Rings.
say sequel. Actually, I like Revenge of the Sith.
Which one's that one?
That's the third one. No, that's Phantom Menace. That's the one I fall asleep during.
All
It's-
the names,
like
I don't
Galactic
understand the
Senate.
names.
I like Solo.
that'll be on our next podcast where we just talk about the Star Wars franchise.
Oh my
Like there
god.
aren't enough of those.
I've got a lot
There's
of
none.
takes.
Name one.
Talking Star Wars.
Jabba in the Hutt.
Yep.
Oh, baby One Kenobi. See? What were the other ones?
Oh my gosh. So this story is from Best of Redditor Updates. The first post came out in 2019.
Oh, wow. This is an old one.
It's in the before 4 times.
Wow.
Pre-COVID times.
I know. It's
Man.
so old. This is before any of us were born.
Yep.
Yep.
2001. No. Shit. I just doxed myself.
Dox yourself.
Fuck.
We were all born in 1945.
Why did that sound like Trump?
It did. We were all
Yeah.
We were all born.
you heard it too?
I didn't
We
even
were all
mean to,
born
but you're right.
in
We're all born.
It's a little Trump coded. Oh
the
my.
great year.
The great year.
Howard
Next,
Spell.
he would. All right. Okay. Here's the story. My coworker won't stop complaining about my tattoos. I started a new job in December. Carol started in February. We work for a small company with 6 of us in production. We're not customer facing in any way. Carol was fine with me until the weekend warmed up and I wore short sleeves, at which point she discovered that I have tattoos. She took me aside that same day to tell me how unprofessional she thought I was for having them. I pointed out that workplace norms are changing in general, and that our particular workplace doesn't care. It didn't matter. They were unprofessional, and that was that. In parentheses, for reference, we're both women in our 50s. Carol is actually 8 months younger than I am.
Work tattooed 50-year-old.
Fuck yeah.
I am not the only one with ink, but I am the only woman, and the shipping guys are in another building, so she probably doesn't realize that both of them do too. Since she has spoken to me repeatedly about them, and when I refused to engage, in parentheses, I started with a briskly cheerful, "So you've said, I disagree." Then you've said, "I'm not talking about this anymore," and now I'm just ignoring her muttering. She's taken to talking to herself about it.
She also has gone to 3 of her coworkers to complain about them. Those ladies are all senior to us, but beyond keeping an eye on the production schedule, they are not supervisory in any way. We think she'd like me to cover them, but she knows she doesn't have the standing to say that, and I don't have any reason to. They're not offensive. One set is flowers, the other is geometric-ish paisley, and nobody here cares.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, I like it.
Paisley.
Paisley is like the it's like the teardrop shape with like the I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this.
Woo!
Zoom.
Do you have to make the noises?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
They
it up. I'm gonna look it up. Paisley design. Oh!
I described that so well.
Show it to me,
know.
Jill.
Look that up and do like the Disney Channel.
Oh, yes. That's cool.
I killed it. I killed it.
I'm dreading summer. This is an elderly building and poorly air-conditioned, and I'm told tank tops and shorts are the norm. She's going to be really wound out when she figures out the gauntlets she dislikes so much are actually full sleeves, plus the edges of a few others that will show.
Nice.
So that's the first part of the story.
This one sounds dope as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got tattoos, and yeah, they are kind of more of the norm. I mean, I don't think I've heard of any real stories, at least from people I know who have, at least knowingly, lost out on job opportunities because they have tattoos.
Like even in 2019,
Yeah.
I feel like the culture has changed to that point.
Yeah.
This sounds like a very old problem that's
Yeah, it's such
For
like
some reason being brought
not
up again,
issue
yeah.
to me that I just can't even fathom.
I mean, everyone who works at Slap Studios is inked up. I mean, I'm the least inked of all of them. I only have one tattoo.
Yeah, I think I'm the only person here without tattoos, but
yeah.
She just
I just got one. I'm not taking my jacket off.
take it off.
Unless you want me to.
noises are necessary. There it is.
Boom.
Look at
The
that.
tattoo.
It's New York. No, it's Vietnam.
From a distance, I guess they could think.
It's like a really curvy Manhattan or something.
Yeah, like walk the islands.
I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the shape of Vietnam.
But yeah, I mean, tattoos are just so normalized now in a
Yeah.
good way. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
unless, look, the only times I think that maybe that it could still be an issue of having tattoos, and this only depends on where you're working, is if you have, like, a scary face tattoo.
Or like any form of hate symbols.
Yeah.
Well,
or
yeah,
something
but
like that.
that's a given, right?
Yeah.
We see someone with a hate symbol on you, that's like a punch me tattoo.
It's just like bodily autonomy at this point.
Yeah.
It's like it's their body; they can do whatever they want. It like goes back to like I know OK Boomer is bad. I know
Is
it's
it?
bad. I know that a lot of people take offense to it, but at this point, it kind of feels like she might be too young to be a boomer. A boomer.
Yeah,
and
she's
she's 50, and yeah,
Gen X.
Gen X.
I think that's Gen X. Yeah.
Oh.
But even so, it just feels like a very dated concept, like to prejudice someone because of the way that they
Yeah.
tattooed their skin. I just think that's, especially if she's not her boss, like they work in a place where other people have tattoos. It feels like a targeted attack, and then to talk to other
Yeah.
people about it at your work and make it other people's problems when it's your own weird thing is just ridiculous. And I think that the writer of the story has every reason to like go to HR and be like, she's harassing me
Yep.
about something I can't change, you know?
And going to coworkers when you're only a group of like 6 people, that's not. I mean, that's kind of bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah. This sounds very like Mean Girl high school type.
Yeah.
Jack's Mean Girls.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's
Very
interesting
Grease.
that she's 9 months younger than the complainer is 9 months younger than a person with tattoos. I almost wonder if there's something else going on there, like maybe they're feeling insecure about choices they wish they had made, maybe where they're like, oh, this person's roughly my age and they've done all these really cool tattoos and I might have had my own prejudice against it. I'm angry now because it could have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think tattoos maybe in like the 50s and 60s had a different connotation than they do now. I feel like a lot of it was like military or like for a specific purpose, but now it's like an art form.
Yeah.
Not that it wasn't then, but like it's more of an art form in that people are getting like permanent art on their bodies that represent good moments or like struggles they've been through, like that kind of thing. There's like a whole different meaning to it that a lot of older generations don't understand. Like my mom said she would cry if I ever got a tattoo, but she would be like, I'm upset that you did this to yourself, but it's your body, so you can do whatever you want. It's just like they all have a different idea of what tattoos mean. And like permanently altering your body in that way. I'm like kids don't permanently alter your body, Like it's just a different way of making a choice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and again, permanently altering your body, I mean, it's not like you're getting in an accident. It's something you want,
Yeah, it's a choice that you make.
Most people put a good amount of thought into a tattoo, I would say, or at least they know for a while that that's something they would want to do,
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of the people who did all the stick and pokes in college and regret it, which I know plenty of those stories.
Yep.
I think we all do. There's actually 2 more sentences at the end of this story before we move on to our next part.
She stabbed her.
She's dead. Our HR person is very part-time and mostly for onboarding / benefit type things. I can go to our owner, who I think would be responsive, but it feels like something I should be able to handle on my own. And so far, I'm having no luck. Can you provide any advice on one last try script at shutting her down on the topic? Or should I just go straight to boss lady?
Just go straight to boss lady. You've
Yeah.
tried. Like, you've been polite. You've done everything you can. Take it to the top. Bop to the top. Point. Ideally, this is what HR exists for.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're just gonna tattoo that says, like, you can just
off.
point to.
Tattoo on your forehead says, tattoo on your forehead says, fuck Carol. All right, here is the update that takes place 3 weeks later.
Ooh.
Okay.
A lot can happen in 3 weeks.
So, the situation with Carol has been resolved.
Yay.
I actually spoke to her the same day you posted my letter. I ran into her in the break room and she started again. I interrupted her and said, "That's enough. I have asked you politely and now I'm telling you. Stop commenting on my tattoos. They don't come off. I'm not going to cover them and they're not against the rules here. Your obsession with my skin is really weird and I don't appreciate it. This is the last conversation I intend to have with you about this." She was pretty taken aback that I thought she was being weird, but I didn't give her a chance to keep going. I just went back to work. She didn't speak to or about me for the rest of the week. By the next week, she had settled on stilted past the salt style conversation, but only if it was a group thing. She still wouldn't speak to me personally. Since we don't work on the same project, this didn't have any impact on my workflow, so I was okay with the chilly silence. It'd be the nagging for sure. Then we went on site to do an installation. We were warned it would be hot and cramped and had to dress in layers so we could shed. Of course, the inevitable happened. Carol and I ended up on different teams, and when we met for the mid-morning team swap, most of us were down to a tank top, me included. Carol got one good look at me and flipped out. So much for the situation. I mean, I guess, okay, I was
got some-
resolved. I don't know, maybe not yet.
Something internalized
Yeah.
there.
That's what I'm thinking. She berated me about my lack of professionalism in someone else's workplace and caused enough of a ruckus that Jane came to see what was going on. Carol went off on Jane about my continued and blatant lack of professionalism, but Jane shut her down pretty sharply. The teams were reshuffled as planned, and Carol got put on Jane's team. Apparently, she took that as an invitation to keep going, and asked Jane why she hired me and why she tolerated me. Jane's answer, I hired her for her skill, not her skin. Jane may be my new favorite boss. She then accused Jane of a lack of professionalism for doing so. About an hour after the team swap, Joe, the other owner, came in the company car with the HR lady on her day off and took Carol back to the workshop. She apparently stewed all the way back, or read the handwriting on the wall, and when they got back, she got out of the car, declared that she couldn't continue to work for such an unprofessional organization, that she had her own reputation to look after, even if we didn't care about ours, got in her car, and left.
Good riddance.
That has been the last we've seen of her, although there has been a scathing review posted on Glassdoor since then. The next day, Jane had individual meetings with all of us, and the day after that, a workroom staff meeting. We, myself and the 3 senior ladies that Carol had gone to complain, were chastised for letting it go as far as we did without giving Jane a heads up.
Even if it was a, this is a thing, but I'm handling it, warning. The senior-most coworker pointed out that none of them really had any power to do anything, and that has now changed. There's now a designated workroom supervisor, and at end of the week, how are things? Check-in between that person and Jane. The workroom is a much calmer place now, and interviews for Carol's replacement start next week. Also, a formal tattoo, piercings, hair, color policy is being added to our employee handbook. Basically, anything goes as long as it's safe to have around machinery and not offensive. All in all, it's been a learning experience for all of us, I think. Thank you for your advice. I really appreciate the framework to my response to Carol.
Yeah.
I love the ending of that story.
That worked out so well.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's good company response. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
great.
very rare. I wish companies would be more like, okay, this is an issue that we're having. We're going to put things in place to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Usually it's just like, sorry.
Oftentimes, small workplaces are the ones that can take the most action immediately, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all right, there's 6 of us. Let's put into effect real quick that it's totally cool to have tattoos as long as I don't have any, like, weird piercings that might get caught in, like, a razor or something, because that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, it's a safety issue. But yeah, as long as it's not, like, offensive, there's no reason that would be a problem. And she clearly had her own hang-ups with tattoos.
Yeah.
Sounds like there might have been other issues because she said that the workplace has been much calmer just in general without her there.
Yeah, because a tense workplace
Yeah.
sucks.
It's the worst, especially, like, even, like, when you have the polite, like, you know, conversation she was having, like, you know, the pass the salt conversation. That's awkward as fuck.
Like 10
Yeah.
hours a day.
Ugh,
Of, like,
I'd rather have none.
tense.
Like,
Yeah.
don't talk to me at that point. That's awkward.
wow. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad that worked out. That
Yeah.
was. Yeah, Carol seems like she sucks. I mean, I think she also quit because she knew she was beyond humiliated after that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she had
Hard
to
to
be
come
taken
back
away.
from.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? Forget it. I can't work here anymore because I'm that person
Yeah,
now.
he thinks she got the last
Yeah.
laugh there.
She left
I showed
allegedly
you
might have left
guys.
a
I
shitty
showed
review.
you guys I no longer have an income.
Got you. Sorry, Carol.
Sorry, Carol.
Not sorry.
Oh my god. So, I think it's pretty obvious whose actions were slappable there.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good pat on the back to, what was it, Jane?
Jane.
Jane
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
writer. Just
The-
good,
Good boss and
good managing. You know?
yeah, the OP, you know, handled it really well, I think.
Yeah.
You know, she set her boundaries. It seemed like that worked initially. I was like, oh, that story. Because at first she's like, things ended really well. I told her my boundaries, she stopped. I'm like, great, the story could have ended there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it didn't.
Nope.
Yeah, that's disappointing. But, you know, it worked out. That toxic person's gone. And she can have her tattoos now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everyone's
Carol's
happy.
gonna go terrorize some other workplace somewhere
They're
else.
going to ride off into the sunset, and they all get matching tattoos at their company because that's healthy.
Welcome to our new segment, Do You Honk? In this segment, I'm going to describe situations on the road and see if these two would honk their horn or not. I'm really testing their road rage levels. Alright, the first situation, I'm going to start off easy. You're driving and you're approaching a red light, and right as you approach the red light, a car cuts in front of you without signaling and goes in front of you, still staying at the red light. You're right behind them. Do you honk?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
I don't think I've ever honked once.
You've never used your car horn.
I am so scared.
That's not bad.
I'm a woman.
Fair.
I am not a goose.
Took me a second. I'm like, goose.
When you said the title of the bit, I thought Goose for some reason too.
do you
How
honk?
dare you ask me that?
Tell you what, when I make a graphic for this, I'm gonna put a goose as like the logo.
That's funny.
No, I would not honk.
You would not honk.
I don't think I would either.
No, it's like I do that. No, I don't do that.
I
But
was like, you
like,
shouldn't.
no, but like, you know, it happens sometimes. Some people got to get over. I'm
Yeah.
chill, man.
Especially if we're both sitting at a red light.
Yeah. They
Not
could
gonna
get out
make-
and hit
not
my
gonna
car
make
with a
any of us
crowbar.
any faster.
So it seems like this is a bad game to play with Molly.
Yeah, what if they have a brick? I have an anxiety disorder. Anything could happen.
That means you need a bigger brick.
Yeah.
My anxiety disorder got me
to load my car with bricks, so that way I don't have to be anxious.
Oh, your
That's
gas mileage must suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my safety mileage feels great.
Ma'am, you were going 35 under. Sorry, officer, I have like 10 tons of bricks in my car.
All right, I have another question now. Do you honk? You're on the freeway, and two semi-trucks going next to each other, going 30 miles under the speed limit, staying right next to each other, allowing nobody to pass. You're the car in front, everyone behind you is being held up. Do you give even a light honk to let people know, to let the driver know that they're holding up traffic?
In that circumstance, I think yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hate
'Cause
it when that happens.
Trucks don't stop to harass people as
They
often
can't
as, like,
really.
Prius.
They're too
Yeah.
the momentum.
Like, I will never honk at someone in like a BMW, but an 18-wheeler, sure, they have better things to do.
Yeah.
Someone in a BMW,
See, I don't know. With BMW, that's the worst example because those are the ones I want to honk at the most.
they scare me so much.
See, I'm scared of pickup truck drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the meanest drivers I've encountered.
There was a-
BMW drivers
yeah.
always look at you like they're confused, like why you're upset about what they did.
Yeah.
But a pickup truck driver, my God,
There was one of those big ass Hummer EVs behind me on the way here,
oh yeah,
and I mean, I'm in a Mini Cooper. I'm like this tiny,
yeah,
and
you're
the
like
Little
a
Hummer's
little
like,
Polly Pocket car.
yeah,
Your car honk sounds like honk,
yeah, it's kind of cute.
honk, honk.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of a good thing because no one's ever going to think you're that pissed at them. Like
Yeah.
you're less likely to get in a road rage altercation with that horn.
My car's so old it does like the honk, 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 whatever that one is.
It's not like the can.
It's like the old Model T one.
No. All right. Last situation
Yeah.
for Do You Honk? You see an ambulance coming by on your left, and you pull over, and the car next to you swerves around you, keeps going. Do you honk at them so they know that there's an ambulance behind them, or do you let the ambulance handle it?
I'll let the ambulance handle it.
I concur.
I think their sirens are louder than any honk I could produce.
Yeah. I'd be drowned out. My honks would be drowned out. It's like
So
screaming
if
at
they
someone
can't hear
over a
the siren,
waterfall.
they're not going to hear you blasting
Yeah.
your horn anymore.
Maybe they're deaf.
Oh my god, they got their AirPods in. I can't hear my honk.
Well, here
Yeah.
are my answers for those three. The first one, I would try to not honk because it's also really awkward when you honk at someone and then you're stuck at a light together.
Yes.
I did not.
I will
think about
say, when
that.
people cut me off, I always have the instinct to honk, and I have to fight it.
I have a rational fear that if I were to honk at somebody, my horn would get stuck and like keep honking.
That would suck.
Yeah, and they would get like really mad at me and then hit me with a brick. I don't know why someone
You're
told
very
me people,
afraid of bricks.
someone told me like when I was like 7 or something that people carry bricks in their car to throw through your windshield, and that has stuck with me for the rest of my life.
I think there's worse things. Not worse things. I think there's more realistic things you should be afraid
You
of
ever
than
been
bricks.
domed by a brick? Nah, it sucks.
No, I'm not saying it
Have
doesn't
you?
suck.
No.
I just don't think. First off, a brick
I just
is
think
not
so.
easy. Do you think-
Assume so.
I'm just curious. Think like people just have a brick in their
They're
center
glove box.
console.
Yeah.
They're just waiting.
Yep. For me specifically.
Fair enough.
To
It
do
says
like a
Molly
light
on
little honk, and then it'll just like go and then they'll get out of their car and I'm like no, and then they just.
When they get out of your car, you just reverse. Hopefully.
But I don't know.
No, it's look. It's always reasonable to not want to engage in road rage. In fact, it's always a smart choice.
Yes, I'm a very defensive driver.
I'd just be worried about somebody shooting me out here. I'm more afraid of being shot than getting a brick thrown at me out here. Like I haven't even thought about the brick. I'm just like, if it's gonna happen, someone's gonna pull a gun.
Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah.
That's where
I've
that's
seen
why I'm like,
bats,
brick.
I've
It
seen
can get
golf
so much
clubs,
worse.
I've seen
Oh,
knives.
sorry, I imagine the
Oh yeah,
animal.
you got a knife.
I got a knife.
situation.
Yeah, I cut someone off.
It happens.
Yeah, I had to turn right, and I was in the leftmost lane. I sped up. I gave the guy behind me enough room
just don't like
to
being-
not brake.
Some people don't like people just being in front of them. There's a difference between cutting off and going in front of someone.
I just went in front of him.
There is a difference.
I gave him plenty of room so I didn't have to slam on the brakes. I had my blinker on, everything, and I did my turn, and then he followed me and pulled in front of me, braked, and I had to slam my brakes. Then he got in my car and was like, I'm gonna stab you, motherfucker.
See, that wouldn't happen if you had a brick.
Yeah, you can use the brick to deflect the knife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ching, 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 ching,
It's
ching.
a daredevil move. I could see it.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I think it's always a smart choice to not engage in road rage.
Yeah.
You know,
Bars, man.
Cars, man.
No. End of segment.
Cars, man.
End of segment.
Oh my god, you cannot script that.
Bars, man. Cars. Women's hockey.
All right, real quick. This episode is sponsored by Wasted. And no, not that kind of wasted. This is the kind that actually makes you think. Wasted is all about flipping the script, literally. With everything we've been taught about consumption in fast fashion, all of it, yeah, they're challenging that. It's clean, minimal, and I'm a big fan of the clothing's design and feeling. It actually stands for something, which is rare right now. So if you're gonna wear something, it might as well say something too. Go check it out at 4goodcollection.com. That's the number 4goodcollection.com. And use code SLAPASHER for 50% off. Flip the script, waste less. All right, guys, this last story is from Am I the Asshole?
Bringing it back.
Am I the asshole for taking out a payday loan so I can go to the Level Up Expo and get my cosplay right?
Yeah.
My parents are furious with me to the point of cutting me off.
Get their cosplay.
Right. Get it accurate.
No.
A payday loan, that's something you should not be
Those
doing
are
for cosplay.
So predatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Not only is it going to screw you up, but it's not the right thing to pay for. Like, that's something you need when you're like,
Yeah, back on
Yeah,
rent.
struggling,
you know.
desperate.
Yeah.
that's not, you. Oh my God. And cosplay can
It's
be
not
really
bad.
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's see what they're doing. I'm using a throwaway since I'm a moderator on several of the subs that have to do with my hobby of
Oh, God.
cosplay,
Oh, no.
anime, and hentai.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Admitting to.
I know, right off the bat.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yee.
Okay.
Okay,
just
I'm not kink
Nothing
shaming.
wrong with it. It's just funny how you're just like starting with it.
Ugh.
I made my decision, but keep going.
Yeah, look, I made my decision off the title. I think. I'm gonna give this person the benefit of the doubt. By the way, there's an edit in here. There's an edit in here that clarifies that they are a 20-year-old female.
Work. God forbid women have hobbies.
Total 180.
that
Never mind.
that is
Get
what
it, girl.
it is, a hobby.
So yeah, she's using a throwaway because she's a moderator on a bunch of subs that have to do with cosplay, anime, and hentai.
Yikes.
This is one of those ones where I see myself as being 80% right, but I want to be fair because honestly I depend on my parents for a lot of stuff. Rent, tuition, food, car insurance.
Yikes.
I am huge into cosplay and gaming. It has been my dream to go to a big convention in my cosplay. A friend suggested we go to Level Up since it has everything we like. The badges aren't super expensive, but we decided we wanted to super splurge on the accommodations, so maybe we could host parties in our room. So the total cost of my trip, including everything, airfare, room,
Airfare.
estimate for food, and badge, is about $3,500.
Girl,
What?
get it together.
It hurts.
Your parents.
I had $2,000 that I was supposed to pay towards my credit card, but I decided to get the rest I would get on a payday loan.
So she's already.
So you already, so it's like $5,500. It's
Oh,
like
I feel like that
She's
guy
already
on
$2,000 in debt.
That terrible guy on TikTok that's like, that interviews people about their debt and then just like brutalizes and not.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
And he's like, "You've made such bad choices." It's like, "Thank you. I'm already upset."
so aggressive about it. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Oh my god. Ugh. I decided to get the rest. I would get a payday loan. This was back in March, so the trip is all paid for. I wanted to keep it a secret from my parents, but I accidentally missed my first payment to the payday loan, and for some reason, these people at the payday loan did a search for my name, since I was ducking their calls until I could borrow some money from a friend, and they called my parents' home number looking for me. In parentheses, I can't even imagine this is legal. I don't think what you're doing is legal.
You're dodging their calls. They're gonna buy her a loan
You're
shark.
gonna get a collection agency.
You were gonna borrow money from your friend, so you
You
got a loan.
I kind of hate this person.
for a loan. You got a loan for a loan.
They just
From a
don't
friend.
teach financial literacy
the
like they used to.
Oh, this is tough. This is hurting. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm not like so dense that I don't understand I messed up. I mean, I know that I need to pay my debts. But here's the deal. I mean, I'm only in college once, and I only get to do things like level up while I'm young.
No, you can get
that's not
tattoos
true.
when you're 50.
It's actually easier when you're older to go to level up because
Yeah,
you
you
have
have more
income.
money.
I didn't go to
Liquid
level
income.
up at 20. I didn't go to level up now.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's like a gaming convention. It's kind
like
of a
an
combination of like
E3
anime.
maybe?
What, like
It's
what?
like E3,
Yeah, I think it's probably E3 vibes.
R.I.P.
Huh.
Oh yeah, E3 gone.
South by
Maybe more
Southwest.
PAX vibes. I don't know. I haven't done enough conventions.
No, I haven't either. I've only been to Kineticon.
I've been to a couple in Wisconsin. I went to Daisho Con, Anime Milwaukee, and then with one of my old jobs, I did get to go with the press badge. to
He
San
wrote the
Diego
story.
Comic.
He's
Yeah.
the author.
Yeah, you wrote the story.
Love it. Love it.
Daisho and Anime Con? You don't even like anime.
I had friends who wanted me to go, and I like other stuff, but there's plenty of nerdy stuff for me to enjoy.
I guess. This is only, yeah.
This is the cool couch. You've never been to any of those.
Yeah.
I'm on the lonely, dorky green chair.
Green screen out the chair and put hentai there.
Yeah, put a little, like...
Don't do that. Don't do what he just did. Jesus. I don't even know what that was. Churning milk? What the fuck?
Whoever's editing this, just do your best judgment.
Just do your best.
Ay.
All right, let's keep going.
None of this is usable.
But here's the deal. I mean, I'm only in college once, and I don't get to things like level up while I'm young. Not true. I also think this is a very normal mistake, and my parents should give me enough room to make mistakes and learn from them. But my parents are freaking the hell out. My dad has basically said this is it. That after the credit card debt and my grades, and now the payday loan and missing a payment, I have shown a level of irresponsibility that he can't trust me anymore. I either move home or go to community college and work for his company, or he cuts me off for good.
He's giving you a job.
Yeah, oh my god, are you kidding? You
Take it.
regardless.
Why? You've proven to me in a level of irresponsibility that I can't trust. Here's a job.
We were just talking about how hard it is to get a job at the beginning of this episode. He's giving you one.
As harsh as that was, my mom was even worse, and she literally screamed at me like cussing names and told me that they didn't raise me to be like this, and acting like a spoiled Instagram asshole.
Okay, Mom. Read her to filth.
In just a little edit. Like I said, I know I messed up, but am I really an asshole?
Oh my god, you suck
This is a
so
tough
much.
read. You really suck.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's done.
I want to know what happens.
I think this came out within the past week, so there could be an update.
I wanted to know what they were cosplaying.
Yeah, they didn't even share with. Yeah, like what? How much is your cosplay costing? Like, are you Arbiter from Halo? It's a little bit of a deep cut, but I think that's an expensive cosplay.
There's so many levels of like disrespect to her parents who are paying for her rent or her
Yep.
tuition and like all this stuff. And then it's just like blatant like brattiness of just like,
Entitlement.
yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
like, I know I messed up, but guys, come on.
I just dodged their calls.
Yeah.
She admitted to dodging their calls. She wasn't just like,
So it's not a mistake. You're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
pay him, so I didn't pick up the phone.
Dodging their calls to do what? Watch hentai? Girl.
Who is this person? I
You're
get why
fascinating to
your
me.
parents are mad at you. Like, that's so
like-
irresponsible.
Like you said before, you've been to local cons. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's cons that are local to you that you can go to. Like, I went to one in Connecticut where I'm from that was like 45 minutes away. I didn't fly to San Diego to go to Comic-Con because that is expensive and
Yeah.
ridiculous. Unless I was like, I can't think of a reason.
I do believe Level Up is one of the bigger conventions.
That's
sounds like
understandable,
it.
but like, sometimes you have to make sacrifices for financial responsibility.
Yeah.
Or get a job.
or get a job, like save up for it. Like that's the whole point. Especially if you're relying on your parents.
Yeah, like that's insane to me that because I feel like this writer is just kind of expecting their parents just to solve all this for them.
Yeah.
And have no real consequences.
Yeah.
Like they pretty much were saying like, I'm a kid. I should be allowed to make mistakes. The fact that you're saying it like this means that you knew it was a mistake while you were making it, and you just assumed it would work out.
Ridiculous. It's like, I'm a kid, but also it's not my fault. I'm like...
No responsibility was really taken. I mean,
No.
she was just like, I know I messed up. I'm like, but it was that bad? I'm like, yeah, it's that bad.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
It's real
And
bad.
There's so many. You choose a less expensive cosplay. She said she wanted to get a really big room so they could party in it. Get a cheaper room.
Yeah, like...
Cheaper plane
she went
ticket.
all out.
Yep.
I
Those are
can almost
choices she
guarantee you she didn't
made.
fly coach.
Yeah.
I could just almost promise you.
And it's just like, I don't know, you do have, like, time to do these things.
Yeah.
Like, you could save up for next year. Like, I get it, you only live once, but also you only live once, don't go into debt.
Yeah.
No. You're already
It
in
goes
debt.
both ways.
She's actively in debt. She's like,
$2,000 in debt.
I can spare $3,000.
She's like, I can either pay off my credit card debt, or I could take what I would pay off my credit card debt with and go into further debt.
Yeah, a payday loan. Sounds like fucking Monopoly.
What is this, Monopoly?
Bro, you can't pass go.
She's going to jail.
Yeah.
This is rough. It honestly, it's how she's writing it too that's very bothersome to
yeah.
me. You know, it's the entitlement. It's her not understanding how big a deal this is. She's like, I should be allowed to do these things. I'm young. A lot of people are young and don't get to do everything they want to do because they're making responsible financial decisions.
Yeah, and I want to be clear. I would feel the same way about this if it was a man. Like,
Molly
feminism-
loves equality.
Feminism. The gooner is bad either way.
I mean, I will say when I first saw it and I was just reading like someone was just like really into like hentai on Reddit, I was definitely leaning towards guy.
No, I made some assumptions. I admit.
Bad.
I'm going to take it into consideration going forward and understand that hentai is for all.
We will grow.
We will grow as people. We will do some research into hentai for the next episode.
The next episode is the hentai episode.
Yep. Is this an asshole?
Is this an asshole? Or just look at this asshole.
Hey, this hurt.
Yeah,
this was-
we had
This
a really
is
good
one of the worst
Really
ones.
bad one.
That gave me a headache.
Yeah,
That made me mad.
I just want to like grab her by the shoulders.
Yeah, I
and
need
shake
to
her.
like. Psh, well, I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
God.
Yeah, this person deserves a metaphorical slap just to get their finances
just
together,
wanna, like,
priorities.
I want to show them like a budgeting app and just
Yeah.
like help them understand how loan sharks and credit works and your credit score. Like you're gonna have to rent an apartment someday.
Send them any mob movie.
How did she get in $2,000 in debt already? I want to know that.
It's not that hard when you're in college, honestly. That you can. It's actually easier than you might think.
Maybe yeah.
That's something that I'm like, in college, you get a credit card and you just builds up and you not always working all the time. That tracks. But when she had the opportunity to pay off the credit card,
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, do
Yeah.
it. You know?
And like loans like that are predatory in the first place. Like I don't blame her for being in debt necessarily. Like debt happens to everybody, but it feels like she's actively doing it and like the consequences are not her fault.
Yeah.
Like is what she thinks.
I think she truly just is expecting to just kind of get away with this. You know, like
Yeah.
that everything will just kind of get resolved on its
Ooh,
own.
the
And there's people like that where
consequences
that
of
will
her
happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily for her going forward, it seems like her parents are not those parents.
I would love to read the Reddit comments on this one.
Yes.
They're terror shreds. I just know it.
That's probably why she made so many edits. Like,
Yeah. She's
guys,
like,
I know.
Guys, I'm 20.
Not an
Guys,
asshole.
I'm not an asshole, okay?
Come on.
I hated how she started it with, "This is something that I know I'm a 90% right."
Yeah.
But
It's like, you're actually 0% right. I'm sorry. That was honestly one of the things that bothers me more than anything is entitlement.
yeah,
Just I can't explain why. always just bothers me more than anything. Like if I talk to someone who thinks they're better than me because they have any kind of like more income or just it's usually money based entitlement. That pisses me off. Someone thinks they're better than me because like I do this better than me. Like, all right, well at least that's a valid opinion on your end. Where you're like, okay, at least you think you're more skilled than me.
Yeah.
That's something you can affect. But just I don't know, man. Sometimes entitlement just really bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you work for.
Yeah. And I think there's like a level of when you're financially dependent on someone, like specifically your parents, there's still like a level of respect that you need to have
Yeah.
in that circumstance. Like of just they're supporting you throughout college and everything. Like, sure, you might not agree with their decision to not let you go to Level Up Con, but at the same time they're paying for your housing and food and all that shit.
That's
like,
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is everything.
yeah.
And you're
there's-
somehow still... what I am going to say, actually, is I'm a little surprised she's $2,000 in debt, considering her parents are paying for everything.
Yeah.
Let's say I've done that before, what she's done, get in debt, but that's because I've been paying for things like that.
Yeah.
Where is her money going? If not, like, food,
I feel
rent,
like she just doesn't have
education?
financial literacy.
Look,
At some point along the way, it was never taught to her.
I'll admit, I met a lot of people
Yeah.
in college who just had no concept of money, and
Yeah.
some of them didn't need to.
I
Remember
learned
all those? Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, me? Okay. We were just gonna face off until some.
I learned how to write a check in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I never did. I mean, I kind of figured it out on my own.
We should
but
bring
I
a
never,
check
I was,
and have you write it. See if you get it right.
That'd be fun. But I never formally learned how to write a check. Like taught. I just kind of figured it out by just looking at enough checks. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I
You
get
need
it.
to bring in a blank check, a routing number, like your bank number account.
Can you tell us them real quick?
Yeah, no, this is for you to bring in, and we're gonna put like a big graphic on the screen, and it's in your full name, and then we'll also need your social.
Yeah.
My
Put
soch,
that all on the screen.
mother's maiden name, the street I lived on,
First
favorite
pet.
elementary school teacher.
Yep.
Love it. Okay, this will be the next segment called Asher Gives Away His Identity.
Yes. Perfect.
But I was gonna say, remember all those exchange students at SCAD that were like uber rich?
Yes.
They had like rich family in like China or something. I don't know where they were from, but
I think part of the reason... So,
yeah, we had a SCAD facility in Hong Kong,
that's true.
so
But
they were a lot of Hong Kong.
I also know a big reason that a lot of times, like... Because a lot of times I've seen, like, exchange students or people who come in from other countries
Yeah.
get really expensive cars and stuff like that here because it's actually cheaper.
Yep.
Because it's actually not even going to be their car at the end of it. It's going to be, like, their parents' car.
Yeah.
So they're like, tell you what, you go to the U.S., buy this car, drive it for 4 years, take it back when you're done with college, and
Yeah.
it's cheaper to buy it in the U.S. and ship it than it would be for them to just buy it naturally wherever they are.
Yeah.
Because you're right. We would see a lot of people who are
Yeah.
like 19 years old driving like an
Yeah.
Audi i8 around. It was insane.
Sometimes they wouldn't even bring it back. They would just like
Hey,
sell it.
hey, you
and leave
know,
it here.
look, more power to you. I mean, but that's stuff like this. I see stuff like that. I'm like, wow, you are not worried about money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, to not be
I
worried.
can't say
about
they're
money.
entitled for sure because I don't know them.
Yeah.
No, but
It's different knowing you have that privilege and like owning up to it.
Let's say in college, I drove a 12-year-old
Yeah.
beat up Honda
I
Civic.
remember that. piece of
2002
junk.
door Honda Accord.
Oh yeah,
Right.
My car through high school and into college.
Hondas are great.
Yeah. I sold it, and the person drove away, and the engine started smoking.
You ran.
Got your money.
Gotcha.
We sold that car for like $1,100. Like it was not even worth it.
Actually, pretty good for like a 20-year-old car.
No, I take great care of my cars because they're so shit. And you have to if you
you
want
gotta
to run.
maintain that value and keep it from dying.
I
Yeah.
remember you were looking at a new car for a while, right?
Yeah, no, I still have my old one. I just had to pay $800 because the wiring in the front of my car was completely exposed. And they're like, next time it rains, your car could have like kaboomed or
So,
something.
today.
Yeah.
I'd say it's been pouring in LA for like the
Yeah.
past like 3 days.
No, who
here.
knows? Maybe I'll go out in the parking lot and my car is just in pieces.
Just explode.
It
You
just
see,
like
a
didn't
light
even
boom in
explode.
your
It just
sleep.
kind of like fell apart.
Like the Lego
yeah.
noise.
It'd be like,
Hey, you need to rebuild Molly's car.
Oh man.
Well, that is going to wrap up this episode of Slappable, our first episode on our new set.
Woo!
I guess so. Out of these 3 stories, Who's the most slappable?
Last one.
Last one.
Easy
For
money.
sure.
Made me mad.
Yep.
And by easy money, I mean, Jesus.
She needs some of that. She needs Jesus.
Oh my gosh, that that last story made me so mad.
Yeah.
But I think that the comments are gonna set her right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for an update because I do want to follow up on this story. I feel
Yeah.
like I mostly just want to see her be like, she's either gonna be like, you guys don't get it, or she's gonna be like, what the fuck? All right, fine, I'm gonna apologize to my parents.
What? That sounded like Trump too.
I keep doing Trump-coded stuff. What's going on?
She watched
it's the hand
hentai
gestures.
books.
I shouldn't have done it. It was the wrong thing to do.
She wanted to go
but that-
level
Trump
up
never said that.
I think it's how you like extend your last syllable sometimes.
Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Her actions were slappable.
The actions were slappable. It was pretty slappable. You're slappable. You're slappable. I'm perfect. Oh my god. Well, thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Slappable. This was
Absolutely.
so much
Welcome.
fun.
Anytime.
And I'm sure I'll have you guys back
Yep.
statistically the next episode.
You can't get rid of us.
Nope.
Yep. And
We're
y'all
like
are
a
stuck with
parasite.
me forever.
Dibs on tapeworm.
AIDS. Oh, that's not a person.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
I don't know what to do with that.
You love me. You love me on this show, right?
I'll decide if we keep that in the cut later. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Slappable. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.